Vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision, listen vision, DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision, listen vision, DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision, listen vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
All right, welcome to the Swerv Show. Ooh, can we hear ourselves? Can you turn
I
us
can
up a
hear
bit?
myself.
Can you turn me up a bit? Am I on? Testing, testing.
Is this thing on?
Testing, testing. I don't hear myself. But anyway, we'll keep it moving. Welcome to the Swerv Show. My name is Jamil Fletcher. I'm the publisher of Swerve magazine. And to my left, Tony Nelson, Capital Pride honoree.
Capital Pride honoree 2019.
That's right. Ride that ship till it don't ride no more.
Why not?
And Tony just celebrated a great birthday last Sunday. Well, no, your birthday hasn't come.
My birthday
right?
hasn't come. My birthday's in December, but
So you know how the children do 3 month long celebration.
I'm hitting a milestone.
55.
55.
You're just getting started.
Huh?
You just getting started.
This is correct.
So, we had you had a soiree at
Mr. Henry's.
Mr. Henry's.
It was really nice.
And that was my first time.
At one of the shows?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you had come before.
That's football season starts, baby, and y'all got to get me there on Sunday. Good luck with that.
It was cute. It was really nice. I want to thank all the entertainers that came out. So many young people. The thing is, it was young people that came out to entertain.
Those children didn't look that young.
They're young. They're young entertainers, and it was really.
So how do you top
really
that
nice.
now, Tony? I mean, you got so much going on. How do you going to top that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not one for a whole bunch of competition. So.
But I mean, because aren't they doing something this Friday for your birthday?
Not this Friday. Next Friday.
Oh, Ziegfeld's is next Friday.
We have a show this Friday too.
In Washington D.C., y'all.
This is the fifth Friday of the month. So we got that Friday, then we got next Friday. But next Friday is the weekend before my birthday. So
okay.
We're having a birthday show there at Ziegfeld's.
Are we going to roast you then? Because we didn't get a chance to roast you the other night.
I was passing the microphone.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Those are people, they were talking about other things. But anyway, y'all. So anyway, Tony is turning 55.
55.
I turned 55 this year, too. Next year.
Next year.
Yeah, January 5th. So.
Right.
Hey, it's just getting better. So anyway, we have our November-December issue, which should drop everywhere in the next few days, and it is featuring Alphonso David. He's the new president for the Human Rights Campaign.
Oh, wow.
And we celebrate some extraordinary people in this issue. Everyone from Richard Pelzer to Ravi Perry, who is the chair of Howard University's political affair, what's it? Poli-sci
Yep.
department, and it's a number of people. Please check out the issue when you see it. And Racine has her column as well. So.
Wow.
Of course, we have advertising both within the magazine and on the show. Just hit me up. Let's talk about your budget and get you on.
If you got a budget, you can get an advertisement.
That's right. And
Is
think
that what
about it.
they're
You should
saying?
be running. Your loop should be running now. We in front of all these people to promote it. So join us on that as well. So, and so let's go right into news. What do you
Okay.
think, Tony?
I'm down.
I know you are. This is one of your topics right here.
I love the news.
The impeachment hearings, y'all. Now I haven't heard exactly what's been going on because after that last woman, after she dropped the bomb, Fiona
Fiona
whatever her name
Hill.
is.
Dr.
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 Fiona
Fiona
Hill.
Hill.
She dropped the bomb and told them, stop pushing out this Russian propaganda. She said, I need y'all to stop pushing out this fake Russian propaganda that Ukraine was responsible for invading the democratic files and records. She said, I need y'all to stop saying that because that's not true. And I was like,
She said it's
I was
not
like, that's
true.
a read.
It is a read. It is a read. But the scary thing is that they are trying to discredit these experts in their field.
The Republicans.
Yeah, the Republicans are, and if you do that, I mean, you show such a lack of respect for your servicemen, the people who service this country, the people who because diplomats put their lives on the line for this country.
And aren't they supposed to be pro-military? The Republican Party is supposed to be pro-military.
But they are literally. It just makes me fear that we're not going to have people chomp at the bit to be a diplomat anymore.
No, not if y'all gonna
throw
throw them
like
under
that.
the bus.
Or treat them like that. But I found her to be, hey Michelle, I found her to be very, very competent, and she gave a compelling case. But here's the thing about impeachment: people have to understand that the impeachment is different than the removal.
Oh, right.
Those
the
are
Senate has to remove
Those are
him.
two different things. You get impeached, and then you get removed, and you get removed.
And they're going to start writing those next week.
The articles of impeachment.
The articles of impeachment. Y'all, this is getting juicy.
But
I'm
this
sorry
is
if
important.
you're not watching it.
But people say, why? Well, if you're not going to, they're not going to do nothing. But no, it is important for him to be impeached.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they don't remove him, it's important because that will stay on his name for the rest of his career.
He will be what? The fourth president to be impeached? Is that what it will be?
The fourth? Yeah, I think the fourth. But he has more. Everybody's talking about the polls are stagnant. This is true. They are a bit stagnant, but there's more support for him to be impeached and removed from office than it was for Nixon.
Yes, yeah. And the thing is that when Nixon's trial started, not that I was old enough to remember, first of all, just reading history, they didn't have the evidence, and they think they weren't going to be able to impeach him. And then over time, the tapes came out. Once the tapes came out, that really pushed the momentum towards him being impeached. And the Republicans went to him, the Senate. I don't even think they removed him. They asked him to resign.
They asked him to resign.
Right. So he never got removed.
To
right.
save face. Now,
Right.
I don't know if this man would ever do such a thing. He is the person. He creates chaos and then plays victim. It's really difficult for me to understand.
You know what was funny to me is, so when they were asking him about Giuliani, and he said, well, Giuliani has several clients. I don't know why he was in Ukraine.
Well, there he is.
I said, ooh.
Well, there he is throwing Giuliani under the bus.
What did Giuliani say?
Said he had insurance.
He said, I don't think he'll throw me under the bus, but I have insurance. So, yo, there's no honor in.
I don't want to
with
sound
criminals.
like a a racist because I'm not a racist, but I will say that my father used to say it's always interesting to watch white folks turn on each other.
Oh, my
they always
goodness.
do. They always eat each other alive eventually.
There's no honor amongst criminals, baby.
And here they go.
Right.
And away they go.
Just like when he says that I don't really know you, that's when you need to go get your tapes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Remember this? Anyway.
So I have faith in the system, and I think this is not going to. I still believe that there's something that's going to happen that's going to make this turn.
But you know who's missing? Who hasn't come? I'm wondering where these people are. Jared and Ivanka.
Well, she did speak to.
Are they going to testify? Can we call them?
They need to. They need to subpoena them.
Well, the folks are declining subpoenas, which I didn't think you could do. But now that judge, she had ordered that lawyer to respond to the subpoena, and they're getting ready to appeal it. But he's going to have to speak under oath to Congress.
They need to get the mustache, Michael Bolton. What's his name? Not Bolton.
Bolton.
Michael Bolton.
Right, but he's writing a book. He's saving all that good stuff for his book. John Bolton. Criminals all in the White House. But did you know that you can decline a congressional subpoena? Can you say, "Oh no, that's okay, I'm not coming"?
No, you cannot.
That's what I said.
You cannot. But
That's
they
what
are
I
doing
said,
it,
like left and right.
and it's sending such
Who's
a
watching
bad
this?
message to people that certain people can do whatever they want to.
That's what it is. It's the rules apply to certain people. They don't apply to everybody. So anyway, let's keep it moving.
Hey, Martinia.
So what about the Democratic presidential candidates? Because Buttigieg is now leading in the polls.
Well, they say he's as bad as Trump.
Well, not as bad, but there's an article that the writer at The Root wrote saying he's a lying MF.
Yes, I saw that.
Because you trying to solve black folks' problems nationally when you don't have a good relationship with the ones that this little city that you're in South Bend. Right? Yeah.
Right.
So he's just being patronizing because you cannot win the Democratic primary without our votes.
Well, let me be clear. When Pete Buttigieg first announced his candidacy, I was excited. And I did say in the query that I was excited for him. But I take all that back. So don't anybody quote me of saying da-da-da-da. But that's when he first started. And now that I'm listening to him and seeing that he's really...
he's an opportunist.
He's an opportunist. No, I'm
and
not
the guy
so
really
excited.
Called him out. Oh my God, he called him out about it.
But when they say leading, is he just leading in Iowa, or is he leading on?
It was one national poll that he took the lead. But these polls, who knows? First of all, we gotta remove Iowa as the first stop because it's not indicative or representative or reflective of any aspect of the country. And
South Carolina should be the first stop.
That's right. It's a caucus, not a vote. They don't vote. It's how many people you can get in that room to say "I" for you. At that very moment, right?
And Buttigieg that hasn't happened yet.
No,
Iowa has not come up.
They go buy people. They bring them there and sit them down there and tell them when they say my name, say "I." That's a mess. That needs to stop.
They need a lot of stuff with this political system needs to stop, including. What is it? The vote.
Electoral College. Yeah, that's a ruse. We need the popular vote. But catch this. So, Bloomberg spent $30 million buy ad campaign. It's been running. I've seen it a gazillion times. Every time I log on to something, I've seen it. Every channel I turn to, I've seen it. It's been running.
Is he gonna win?
No. He's not going to win. Stop and frisk is going to kill him. He's going to kill him. Stop and frisk. Because he apologized for it. Give me a break. You didn't know. Oh, and all of a sudden you know. Oh, give me a break. You don't care. The billionaires are trying to prevent Elizabeth Warren from winning because she's going to that wealth. It's not even just that. It's just it's going to be a redistribution of wealth in this country. The power, the rich won't have autonomy. They'll still be rich.
They'll still be billionaires.
Right. They're going to be rich, but they won't have autonomy. I mean, because right now the middle class people are getting squeezed. Like nothing ever happened, nothing before.
They
Anyway.
determined to stop Elizabeth Warren.
Oh yeah, that's the one that they're scared of, because there'll be pitchforks at the fences. I'm telling you, poor middle class people are gonna. You know what they're afraid of? Poor middle class people will stop paying taxes. That's the fear. When we stop paying taxes, then it's up. Then what you gonna do? And it's got to be the masses of people say, "Oh no, we're not paying taxes because you're ripping us off." That's the fear. Anyway, so let's keep moving. What do we got here? Is anybody watching? Tell us you're watching. Teresa said something about the Mr. and Miss Black National April 18th, 2002. We had to come on and talk about that sometime. Let's do that.
We'll have someone from Black National come on.
Okay, yeah, we'll let you
chat
hook
with
that
us.
up. Absolutely. So we had another issue. An Haitian LGBT activist was found dead. What is this kid's name? Oh my goodness, I forgot this boy's name. Chau D or something. He ran an organization called Courage. He was 34. I did know that. And he was found, I think, dead 2 days ago. They're thinking he was poisoned. You know, they suspect some foul play because the Haitians are apparently very homophobic. Did you know that?
I would imagine.
But dude, y'all got time to be homophobic?
Well, those are
You
the
ain't
ones.
got running water.
Those are the
Right. Y'all ain't got running water. The infrastructure's a mess. Y'all want to blame the gays? You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Everybody has to have someone under their thumb. Don't you know that?
Really?
Everybody has
Food.
to have
We need
someone.
food. Y'all worried about the gays?
Someone under their thumb.
That's terrible. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Anyway. What'd you say? Charlo Judy. That's
Charlo
right.
Judy,
Charlo
yes.
Judy. Right. Yeah. And we'll unearth, tell more about his story.
He was a gay activist. in
Yeah, he was
Haiti?
34 years old. He ran an organization called Courage. It's spelled with a K. Yeah. And I mean, Haiti ain't but that big. But you know what? What I did learn about Haiti is that it was never colonized. That they fought Napoleon. Napoleon couldn't beat them, and they remained
Really?
free. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's in the museum. We'll talk about that. Anyway, all right, y'all.
But why is the country so poor? I mean,
Well, they're suffering because they remain uncolonized, right? So as the European wealth was generated, they were out of the loop because they remained free.
I
There
see.
you go. Isn't that terrible? All right, y'all. So voting, we got to vote this year. I don't care who you vote for, what you vote for, but you've got to vote. So Michelle Obama has a great initiative called When We All Vote, and we got a clip. Let's run it.
Why should I vote? Nothing ever changes. The system is rigged. Why bother? Whether you're trying to get dinner on the table after working a double shift, dropping baby off with grandma, or studying for exams, voting can feel like the furthest thing from your mind. You might even feel like it's just not worth it. But that's exactly what some people want you to think. The truth is, when we stay home, things stay the same or they get worse. But when we all vote, we get new ideas and new energy. We get leaders who share our values and listen to our voices. That's how we change America. And that's why it's so important to register right now and vote this November. And in every election, go to whenweallvote.org or text We All Vote to 97779 to get started, and know that your vote will make a difference. Be sure to get registered and get to the polls on November 6th.
I registered for sure.
PJ, you registered? Not yet. Ooh. That's our producer. He said he's not registered to do what? Vote?
Yeah, I'm not doing my civic duty.
Where you live, Maryland or D.C.?
No, I'm a Virginia resident.
Oh, my God. In Virginia, you better register.
I'm moving out of Virginia as soon as possible.
But no, you need to vote while you're there.
It's important to get a vote in while you're there.
Virginia is important. I
Yeah.
can't believe he's living in Virginia and ain't voting. Ooh, PJ, we're going to have a talk.
Well, at least he's honest about it.
You need to go read some history. Go watch Eyes on the Prize. You will go vote for sure.
Yeah.
Google Selma, Edis Pettis Bridge. Watch John Lewis get beat upside the head so you could have the privilege to vote. oh my goodness, Selma, Edis Pettis, Edis Bridge. Watch them trying to beat John Lewis as he tries to cross the bridge.
They beat the stew out of him.
Dude, he's a civil rights legend. Also, what? You can have the right to say, ooh, I don't think I want to vote today, or yes, I do want to vote today. Anyway. Okay. Ooh, I'm glad we mentioned that because we got one more person to vote. So anyway, y'all. So what's hot, Tony? Your birthday was hot.
My birthday celebration was hot.
Wasn't
it was
it?
really, really nice.
Who was the girl that did Tony Braxton? She was
Her
cute.
name is Misty Rose.
Misty Rose.
Misty is a relatively new entertainer in D.C. She's the current reigning Miss Impulse.
Okay.
And she is a part of my cast over at Ziegfeld's, the first and third
You
Fridays
want to do
at
a
Ziegfeld's.
traveling review.
I'm too tired.
You don't
to
want
do
to do
that.
that. You've been there, done that.
I've been there, done that.
I'm with you.
But she's a very exciting entertainer. She's a professional dancer.
Oh, okay.
And she
This was in Atlanta. I mean, in D.C., y'all.
She was fabulous.
Who was the girl from Atlanta that did Diana Ross?
The young lady from Atlanta. Her name is Destiny Sherrington Monroe.
Destiny Sherrington Monroe.
And Destiny.
And when I tell you that was hair, that was a lot of hair. That was Diana Ross's hair from the 70s, 80s, and 2000s.
But she was fabulous, right?
She was fabulous.
And she rode the bus up just to be there.
I remember you said that.
So it was a lot of things
That
that
was very
happened.
nice
It
of
was,
her.
I mean, just a lot of people. People came out like Sabrina Blue, who had
Sabrina?
who had already done 2 gigs that day.
The children be working, y'all.
They be working, and and I really felt a sense of love, and
Well, you knew we were going to show up for
it was
your
people
birthday.
showed up, and it reinforced something that a conclusion I came to earlier this year. I ain't let nothing upset me.
Oh, right,
just
right.
nothing, just nothing.
Well,
I
try
might
not to.
I'm. That's not. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna. I won't. I'll be afraid to voice my opinion. If I have a strong opinion of something, I'm going to voice my opinion. But let it linger and upset me and let it eat me up. I'm not doing it.
You gotta let
I'm
it
just not
go.
doing. That night reminded me of all the things that's really important.
We love you. People love you. You're
And
a beloved person in this community,
And I love
locally and nationally.
And I love my community. I really do. So it was a fabulous birthday. So I want to publicly thank Strong J and Tay and the entire Lipstick Review and the Mr. Henry's, the staff and the management of Mr. Henry's and everybody.
Oh,
who
they
came.
were very cooperative. I said
They always are. They always.
They don't
are.
want to give you a separate night. I know they do,
I hope not.
because you got other things to do during the day, right?
Yeah, I got a full-time gig.
Oh, that's right. And a promoted job, right?
Well, yeah.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Okay, all right. And Tony's co-workers were there, and they loved them some Tony Nelson.
And they
baby.
turned up. They turned up my girl.
They were a little turned up, like way up high.
And my girl Michelle Carter, she rapped and she turned the building out.
Really?
Oh God, yeah, she turned.
I would
it out.
imagine they must be stopping you in the hallway. Tony, what do you want for
Well,
lunch?
the-
Where's the meeting?
Well,
Where's this?
the video of my entrance is circulating around the office.
Ooh. So you a legend at DC Water? I know. Yeah. That's gonna get you a promotion.
Or fired.
So Tony's entertaining, if nothing else.
Yes, right. No, it was a lot of fun. So thanks for coming.
All right,
everybody.
y'all. Another item that's hot. Step Africa, which is a local dance troupe here that have really professionalized stepping. They do a holiday musical every year, and so it's happening in December. And we got a clip about it, a trailer.
Excuse me, I'm
Let's
sorry
run
for
it.
yawning.
Get the flurries, and then a blizzard. It's a blizzard. Just scoop up the snow, then roll a snowball. Scoop it on up and make the snowball, then throw it. But duck and hide, throw it. Don't run inside, it's cold. Oh, so frosty. Just turn it on out. Pinky's here, you know what's going down. The frosty shuffles all over the town. It's SA and me having a ball. We having new dance and it's fun for all. Catch the flurries, get the flurries, and then a blizzard. It's a blizzard. Just scoop up the snow, then roll a snowball. Scoop it on up and make the snowball, then throw it. But duck and hide, throw it. Don't run inside, it's cold. Oh, so frosty. Just turn it on.
All right, y'all. So Step Africa, it's a great show, and they're actually doing a fundraiser, and it's in D.C., but they travel all over the country. They're actually doing a fundraiser on the 4th, I know, at the Pepco Gallery here in the D.C. area. So if you haven't seen them, their holiday event, it goes on for a couple of days. It is really great. Brian and those folks do a great job. You know, Troy Patterson, our good friend, is on their board.
Oh.
Yeah, Troy's on their board. So,
wow.
Troy, you got to come and see us again.
I love Troy Patterson.
Yeah, Troy's amazing. Right. All right. So, other thing that happened this past week, the American Music Awards. Did you see it?
I don't watch it. War shows.
Well, I watched some of it, and we got a few pictures of some people. Sierra was the host. First of all, Sierra is drop dead gorgeous.
I love her.
She's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And she was actually a good host.
I can imagine. She's very articulate. She's very intelligent.
Oh yeah,
and just gorgeous.
She's just simply gorgeous. No matter what they put her in, she's fabulous.
But look at the legs. I mean,
oh yeah, the legs. But I tell you, I don't like her performance though. It's like she's this queen, this statuesque, sophisticated woman when she talks. But then she wants to do the raunchy stuff when she performs. I'm like, you're not 10 years old doing ghetto girl stuff. And
right.
that's what her act is, her musical act is.
Yeah. I don't know much about her songs, but her music, to be honest with you.
And I'm wondering if she can act, because she is just, I could look at her all day.
She's gorgeous.
And she speaks very well.
She wears beautiful clothes.
Yeah.
I love her. But see, no, I did not watch the American Music Awards. I mean, I don't.
You got another image. Keep moving.
I gave up. Who's that?
That's Lizzo. She actually performed.
I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. She was okay. I mean,
I don't get it. I'm sorry. Don't nobody yell at me. I don't.
We on the wrong side of history.
I don't get it. And what the hell?
That is Lil Nas, dude.
Oh, did he come on out the closet all the way?
He's already been out the closet, right?
But I mean, I thought
he's gonna clean up on some of these award shows because he had such a big hit. A hit. Right.
It reminds me
of a remake of something else, and he's just
he made it years ago.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he made it years ago. She looked stunning.
Braxton, she did look stunning. She actually sounded great, but they tried to do too much with it. Just some people that can sing, just let them sing.
She sounded amazing. People were saying that she lip synced. Who cares? I don't think she did, but if she did, who cares?
Think she lip synced.
She looked fabulous.
And we know the girl can sing.
What the hell?
Your girl.
Who was that?
Billy Porter.
I thought that was
the presenters.
I thought it was the Pope.
Giving us the Pope. Right?
I thought it was the Pope. She just really. She's just really
trying too hard.
She tries too hard, girl. You have a what is that? A seahorse on your jacket. Stop it.
It wasn't as bad.
No, it's ridiculous. I really thought it was the Black Pope.
Well, you know what's funny is he was sitting in the front row. I'm like with that thing on the top of his head.
Yeah,
and you can see the straps around here.
Right, but. What music did he make? I mean,
but he was just presenting.
So why is he in the front row?
I don't know. I think he got something coming up with ABC. He's a star. Billy's riding his moment.
I ain't mad at him.
He's going to be here next week because the Urban One honors are on the 5th, and he's presenting. They're honoring the kid Ryan Jamal from Pose, and he's presenting. Right. So they want they're trying to get the gay aspect.
Yeah.
And this is TV One's version of BET Honors.
I'm over it.
I'm supposed to be going, so.
I don't know who that is.
Now I didn't know who she was either. Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, yeah, she's a rapper.
She looks stunning, first of all.
She's a rapper.
So, I had never heard of her. I said, who is this girl? She was one of the presenters. She looked amazing.
They said she's like the next hot thing.
I went on to try and listen to it, and I was like, I'm apparently not old enough for this, the MF and the B word and the PUSSY.
Yeah,
and it was like...
She's the next hot
I said, I can't listen to this.
She's the new...
all I heard was a beat the whole...
Was Cardi B there?
I don't know.
I don't think she was there.
Who else did we have from the... that was it?
Here's my thing.
Oh, and the other thing is Taylor Swift got...
Well, that's what I'm about to talk about.
Artist of the Decade.
Artist of the Decade. What did she... Artist of the what?
Now, I will say this. The girl has sold a ton of
records. Of course she is. She has the privilege for them to set her up and say that
they set that girl up.
They set her up and then say that she's something spectacular. Really, that's a bunch of shit that she's.
But watching her perform, I had heard some of the music. I was bored to tears.
She's terrible.
I was bored to tears.
She's terrible.
I was like, oh my God, is it over?
It's the whitest bread that you could ever get. that.
And she throws in the black folks. I will say that because Riley Knox does stuff with her and Todrick Hall, and I mean, I don't shame anyone for their artistry just because it doesn't appeal to me.
She is, but that's not artistry.
But this girl, she's very industrious. She has sold a ton of records. Her tours are, packed. She's like the biggest touring artist ever.
And it's once again a prime example that popularity has nothing to do with quality.
Oh, no.
I think
at least she sings. I give her
Does
that.
she sing?
Yeah, she sings. And Misty Copeland was there. Misty Copeland performed to one of her songs.
Misty Copeland, go sit your ass there.
They got paid. But when they said that, I was like, did y'all just say artist of the decade?
Of the decade.
The decade.
But they said the thing is they're trying to make her, they're trying to set her, put her on a trajectory to displace Michael Jackson as this.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm just like this. You're nowhere in the same league as Michael Jackson or the Whitney Houston and people like that.
Right.
You are nowhere in the same league.
Yeah. But she at least writes all that other stuff.
But who cares? I can write that.
Did you ever hear her remake of Earth, Wind, and Fire?
And
September?
she should have been slapped.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a hoax when I heard it. I was like, oh my God. Anyway.
She drives me crazy. She always has this stupid look on her face like this.
Dude, she's a white girl, and little white girls love her.
Good. I hear she's a very nice person, and I'm glad Raleigh has worked with her. I like Raleigh.
And Gemini Star said he adores you, Tony.
I adore Gemini Star too. Please forgive me if I'm not responding to the messages here. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see.
My glasses?
No, I'm good.
All right, y'all. The other item that's hot that I've been watching is HBO's Watchmen. Have you been watching that?
No.
Tony,
is it good?
You have got to see it. And the last episode had a whole gay element to it, but it's this version of Watchmen is really challenging racism. You gotta watch. And Regina Hall is
she a superhero?
No, but she's like a policeman.
Why does she have a mask on?
Because the policemen wear masks to hide their identity because they were being harassed. You got to watch it. It is deep. It's deep. And the performances are amazing. She's got to win awards for this.
But isn't it a Marvel?
Sort of, yeah.
It's a Marvel
very different
comic,
from
right?
the movie and stuff that they did before. It's night and day from it. Yeah, It's totally different. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to watch it. It's only like 5 episodes in, but the last episode, because Lou Gossett Jr. is in it too, it's amazing.
It's on HBO?
It's on HBO. Go watch it on demand.
Watchmen. I love Virginia.
The first one's gonna hit you like a pile of bricks.
Okay.
Because it hit me. Anyway.
I'm in.
All right, Tony's in, y'all. All right. Another item that's hot, The Bold World by Jodie Patterson. It's a new book out, and this woman is quite remarkable. There was a piece she wrote years ago on raising a child that is, that feels that they're born in the wrong gender. So her daughter, like at the age of 3 or 4, behaved more like a boy and wanted to be a boy. And she wrote a really nice piece in Essence around that time. And I think her child's probably about 12 now or something. But so she's got a book out, and she's touring the country, and she's, advocating for parents who have kids that feel they're in the wrong gender, and advocating for the schools to be more conducive to that. It was a great piece she wrote years ago. So I haven't read the book because her husband had issues with it because he always wanted a daughter. When his daughter started acting like a boy, he wasn't totally on board with it. She got him together. Said, this is our child.
That's your child.
This is our child. Anyway, so I have to read that book. I hear it's great. I heard great things about it. All right. Another item, 21 Bridges came out. I haven't seen it yet. I can't wait to see it. This is starring Chadwick Boseman. Do we have the trailer for that? If not, we don't have the trailer for that. But anyway, go see it at the
theater. He lost the weight for?
He does look thinner. He does look,
yeah,
but he was
really,
a rail anyway.
He was looking. No, he had gotten really, really small.
Really?
Oh yeah, you could Google it. The pictures of him, he had gotten really small, and people were like wondering what happened. And he was saying it was for a movie.
Oh.
And I'm thinking this is it.
Oh, I don't know if it was for this because he plays like a cop and he's doing all this running around and stuff.
Oh, okay. But if you Google the pictures of him, like a couple months back, yeah,
because he looks frail to me all the time.
Yeah, he looks super frail now.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we have the music video? All right, y'all. For our musical spotlight is T.J. Jackson. He is Tito's son, the nephew. And he's popular overseas, evidently, but they're trying to penetrate this the U.S. market. And he's got a song called Insomnia. Let me know your thoughts, Tony. Let's run it.
I'm not impressed, though.
Envole-toi, mon amour. Baby, you got me delirious. Up all night, can't help but smile. All this time, you're still the only one. My piece of heaven. I swear you're too good to be real. Insomnia, just you and me. Insomnia, no need for sleep. So happy I can tell if I'm living or dreaming. It's beautiful, it's so beautiful. Insomnia, baby, you know that this feels so good. We can go till the sunrise, as long as I am on top of you. Soul to soul, my love, you're blowing my mind. Oh, insomnia, yeah, babe, just you and me. Insomnia, yeah. No need for sleep. So happy I can tell if I'm living or dreaming. It's beautiful, it's so beautiful. Insomnia, every second spent with you, I can't get enough. Gonna hold you all night. I found happiness and joy. You are the one. Gonna love you forever. Insomnia. Just you and me. Insomnia. No need for sleep. So happy I can tell if I'm living or dreaming. It's beautiful, beautiful. Insomnia. I just wanna love you, baby. Just you and me. Insomnia. Hold you forever. No need for sleep. Can I tell you? So happy I can tell if I'm living or dreaming. It's beautiful, it's so beautiful. Insomnia, yeah. Je t'aimerai toujours. Je t'aime, mon ange.
All right, y'all. Well, I thought that was cute. Tell us what you think. Share with me what your thoughts are. You know, the Jacksons are music royalty. So, hey, if I was a Jackson, I would come out with something too. Tony, you want to share your thoughts about it?
It's okay.
Okay. All right.
A little cliche.
I thought I was a hard music
Well, you
critic.
know,
Tony is brutal.
You know, I ain't gonna say that. The person I'm not a fan of, but people
Lizzo.
Well, no, I don't care what
we'll
people say about
that
Lizzo.
later.
I'm not a big Janet Jackson fan.
I'm not either. I mean, I like her as an entertainer.
I like her being popular. But I'm
some of the music I like, and I've seen her a couple times.
She said several songs that I liked, but I was not like a diehard.
No, I mean,
fan.
I call her Whispers Because she whispers. And I tell you, I seen her. The one time I saw her was during that All in All tour, or whatever. I swear, the only thing that she said live was "hello" and "good night."
Yeah.
The rest I thought was all a track. Ooh, Tony, the kids are gonna kill you.
I mean, child, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because she's playing Vegas, and I heard the show is very different. And you know why I think it's very different? Because in Vegas, you gotta assert like 85% of your show has to be what? Live.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
By law. So I heard the show was different. They said she wasn't dancing as much and stuff. That's what someone told me.
I bet. You
Because you gotta sing.
You gotta sing. I mean, but she should be able to dance and do that.
Yo, Tony's making me laugh.
But
She's entertaining.
I like her. I do
Right.
like her.
I do like Janet. I respect her.
Yeah, I respect it, but I'm just not a huge fan.
I'm like you. I mean, because some of the kids they go gaga. They go travel miles to see her. I'm like, oh please. There's a girl, a showgirl that's doing her tonight. Let's just go see her. Same thing.
She's good though.
She is.
Who was this? Somebody they thought they was watching soft porn.
Who? Oh my goodness.
We know who that is.
Oh.
That's my good girlfriend said that.
Danielle.
Uh-huh.
Hey. Oh yeah. So anyway, y'all, that was our musical spotlight. Anyway,
It was good. It was good.
Hot topics. It's just me and Tony. Let's see. So you already said. Oh, so you said, what are you watching on TV, Tony? I told you I was watching Watchmen.
Well, I still want to see. I know I'm corny with TV. I look at Bravo round the clock. I love Bravo.
What's on Bravo? Any
Oh,
black people?
Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh
all
Lord!
that.
You talk about stage drama.
I just like it.
Some friends of mine raved about it and had me watch it, and I was like, "What am I watching?"
Well, I don't really like to. I used to like Housewives of Atlanta. I stopped liking it when Nene got full of herself.
She's not on that anymore?
She's still on it, but I
Is
could.
Eva's on that now, right?
Eva Marcel is on
Yeah.
it, but that Kenya.
She's so stunning.
She is, but that Kenya Moore drives me nuts, and so I just I can't take it no more. I just liked it better when she.
But
was
what do they do? They just sort of
mean. They
go
just
to
mean.
lunch.
They mean, but I've been wanting to see. The Dolomite movie. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen that yet either.
But I'm a big fan of. They say it's great
on
Dolomite.
Netflix, really?
Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah, I hear it's great.
And I haven't seen Juanita on Netflix.
I hear that's great too.
Alfred Woodard.
Oh yeah, I have seen Juanita.
Was that good?
I have seen
Was that
Juanita.
a series or was that?
It's just a movie.
It's just a movie.
I
it
have
looks like
seen
it was
Juanita.
good. It looks like
that's
it
the
was
movie
good.
she travels across. Yeah,
Yes,
I've seen
yes.
Juanita.
And she's in love. She has a dream sequence with Blair Underwood.
Yes, I have seen Juanita, and it was good. But I like Queer Eye.
Oh, is that still on?
Yeah, they in Japan this season.
Really?
Yes, it's really really well done.
Okay. What do they do? They work with straight men and solve their problems.
Well, it's not
address
straight.
them?
It's not straight men. They work with gay people, straight people, everybody.
Oh.
Now they took the cliche out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently Samson was up for the one part.
We knew that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the black part and Karamo.
The Karamo,
yeah.
Karamo.
And Karamo's profile has just risen astronomically because of that.
Because
As
of
a
the
result
show,
of it, yeah.
But Karamo is. I mean, I'm sure Samson would have been fabulous too.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
Karamo
They would have had different roles.
They would have different. Yeah, he would
Yeah.
not have been the Karamo is the culture.
The counselor, or his
and
culture.
They say culture.
You know, I've not
Yeah.
seen it. I saw one little episode when it first
But this
came
season
on.
they're in Japan, and
They must be making some money then.
it's well done. I enjoy it.
Have you seen any of Tyler Perry's new series, The Oval and Sisters?
Yeah, well, actually,
I've seen it.
I
some
have
of it.
seen them. I saw them when I was.
Thoughts? You want to share your thoughts?
Well, I saw them when I was watching the old shows like the Haves and Have-Nots.
Oh, they've showed that one too. Well, it's on different networks because these
My
are on
my point being, they're all the same.
pretty much. But you know,
Are
what?
these more like the soap opera style?
They're definitely soap opera. Well, the one is not so much soapy. It's got a comedic aspect to it. The thing I will say is, it is nice to see
A brother.
some new black performers,
And
he's creating a platform.
And he keeps
for
black
them.
people working.
I must say that because
I'm not mad at him, but I wish. Here's my thing: he keeps black people working. He keeps black actors working. I wish he would keep black writers working and black directors working. And
besides himself.
give some jobs to some black writers and stuff like that. I'm sure he will, but with these shows, because
It's all the
it's
same.
just it's the same.
Do
And
people
he's-
like that stuff? I mean, some people must like it.
Well, I'm sure he had to. He made a mint, but he's just not a very good writer.
No,
He's not a very good writer.
And the actors, the performers, I feel for them because they're clearly just as talented as anybody else.
Right.
But this is the material they got to work with.
Right.
And what you gonna say? No, I'm not gonna do this TV series.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I did like the haves and have-nots.
I saw
the
a
first
few
couple
episodes.
but I really
It
and
moved too slow for me.
It moved a little slow, but the one scene with the black mother and the gay son
Mm-hmm.
when they were having it out, that scene to me was very, very well done. I gave Tyler Perry points for that.
Well, you know,
scene.
the thing about soap operas though is soap operas were they were daily shows. They weren't weekly shows. And the whole idea was to push out the plot slowly to keep you engaged and watching the entire time on a daily basis so you could watch these commercials while they sold detergent. That was the whole
Soap opera.
purpose. That's why it moves so slow.
That's why it's
But
called
he's
soap
got a
operas.
weekly show that moves like at a snail's
At
pace.
a soap
The
opera
plot-
place, yeah.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing,
We're in the
though.
same scene for
but
3
maybe
episodes.
he's doing that because he realizes that it doesn't need to move fast because you can pretty much gonna tell what's gonna happen 6 shows down the line. You
Pretty
already know.
much, pretty much.
You already know.
Right.
Yeah, but
At least, I mean, I've watched it. I think it's kind of funny, and it's got some cute, beautiful black people on it. I tell you that.
Beautiful people,
That one boy
period.
on the Oval that plays the guy that this girl met on the plane. I was like, just put him in every scene. and
well,
I'll
the
watch
boy who
this thing.
plays Jeffrey on the Half Now, I think he's beautiful.
Oh yeah, he's cute.
He's cute, and
Yeah. Is
he's
he
just-
one of the children?
He said he's not.
Oh,
He said
okay.
he's not.
Interesting. Okay.
But I
He
mean,
might as well be.
He should be. It would be very nice if he was. He's very, very attractive.
Are you watching anything else on the tube I mean, Greenleaf? I haven't seen that since the first series.
I
Have
haven't
you
seen
that?
Greenleaf. I've never watched
They said
it.
it was pretty good.
My
The
mother
first-
likes it.
The first,
That's the show about the church.
yes.
And Patti LaBelle was on that show.
Was she?
Yeah, she was one of the sisters at the church.
Funny story. So this woman I used to do an intern with, her and her husband had a magazine called Tafrija, Rhonda and Tony Baraka. She's a writer. She writes a lot of the TV One stuff. So she wrote this movie, Pastor Brown. You ever heard of Pastor Brown? The storyline is the exact same for Greenleaf. So much so that David Keefe played the same role in the movie. Sally Richardson played the daughter that was the pastor. It is the exact same plot. Exactly.
So somebody stole something.
When I saw Greenleaf, I was like, wow, this sounds familiar. It just read like Pastor Brown. It was a good movie too. It was a good movie. And BET ran that movie forever.
But Greenleaf does well.
Oh yeah. Oprah, yeah. You better believe it. Lynn Whitfield. Sure. Yeah, it's very popular. Anyway. All right, so let's see. I got down here. Oh, any Thanksgiving experiences or things you want to share? I know I'm looking forward to some sweet potato pie.
I'm going to have a quiet Thanksgiving.
You're cooking?
No.
Okay.
No.
Mom, sister?
My mother is going to stay in Charlotte. I mean, she's going to go to my brother's house in Charlotte. My dad passed away on Thanksgiving
Oh,
Day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay. This is the 4th anniversary of that.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's tough.
yeah, I mean, in a way it is, but it's, my dad was such a happy guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he died a happy man. And he lived a good life.
I hear you. And you
And so
had him. You had him as long as you had him. That's
You
what
have
gotta
him as
look
long
for.
as you have him, and so it's a day to be thankful and grateful for. But I'm single here about so what do you do?
Right.
I'm not one of these people that let the holidays give me the blues.
But all the folks somebody's cooking something.
and good.
Right. Me, I'll be with my family in Wilmington, Delaware.
Are you driving up to Wilmington?
I sure am tomorrow morning. So I'll be with the Fletchers, eating food and watching 3 football games, y'all. Okay? That's what we do. I'm like, why are we going out the house? We're not going anywhere. There's another game coming on in another 10 minutes. Pass me another plate, please.
And I'm not one for, we had like a Thanksgiving celebration yesterday at work, the people on the 6th floor. And
Y'all be turning up at DC. Can I get a job at DC? Gas?
it was
DC Water,
it was not paid for by ratepayers. It was potluck.
Oh, I don't do potlucks at work.
You know what? You know what?
I'm sorry. That's a. You know, we got to do a whole topic on that potluck.
You know what?
Do you do potlucks?
You know what? Them folks cook.
Do you? But I need to know who cooked it. I'm like, who made that over there? Do y'all know?
That was
Did
the
Sally
rule.
make that?
That was the rule.
I'ma
We
leave
was
that
not.
alone.
We was not telling people who made what. Either you came or you didn't come.
No,
No.
really.
No, we didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But it was because that 6th floor where I work is very diverse. You had some Indian food. We had.
I bet the food was probably amazing.
Oh,
wasn't
it was amazing. Jamaican food.
Oh,
So I
really?
made a Jamaican a roast, a grilled turkey.
Oh, wow. They
Jerk.
went all out.
A jerked grilled turkey. It was spectacular.
Speaking of good food, are you familiar with this group here called Uncaged Chefs? They're up in Mount Rainier.
No.
Y'all have got to check out their site. A friend of
Is it
mine,
good?
a colleague, it looked phenomenal.
Uncaged.
Uncaged Chefs. I'm gonna check it out. We gotta
Let's do
schedule
it.
time to do a brunch up there because the
We
food
could do it for my
looks-
birthday.
Absolutely, let's
That
do
could
it.
be- okay.
That could be it. Let's plan that. 'Cause I
Un-
think it's a takeout, but they have a few seating things.
Okay.
But when I tell you, a friend of mine, he said, "Oh, the food's amazing," and he showed me the page. It looked phenomenal.
I am eating healthier.
Oh, this ain't healthy. This
But
is just
I will eat very, very healthy.
look like a lot of butter and sugar.
So
and
let's
creams.
plan and I'll eat
Your
very
birthday is the 9th,
it's December 9th.
and that's on
That's on a Monday.
right.
Yeah, it's on
so
a
we have
Monday.
to do it something on the 8th. Oh my God, we got so much planned. The 8th could work though.
So what I'll do is I'll eat very healthy up until that day, and then that'll be my treat.
Please just eat. You know what? People say all those things. I said, look, dude, I just eat when I'm hungry. I may try to minimize my portions. So I'm doing soups and salads for lunch these days.
Somebody just texted me. I know who that was. It said lies.
But Tony, when they showed me the pictures and I was reading the menu and stuff, that food, I said, oh man, this looks phenomenal. Two brothers up there in Mount Rainier in Maryland, y'all. So
I wanna see it.
Uncaged Chefs. They said go to their Instagram page. I went and the pictures were phenomenal. Anyway, so anything else? Christmas shopping. We got 2 minutes, minute and a half.
You know, I'm
Christmas
not into
shopping?
Christmas shopping.
Me either. I think
Unless I'm shopping for myself.
I get my mother something. My mother's birthday is December 3rd, so
My mom,
Get some
I
for
don't.
her.
I mean, I want to get her some. She already told me what she wanted. What was it?
you're gonna
It's
head
something that I have. She said, "Well, I want that too."
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Is it one of your wigs?
No. It's not. No, it's like a kitchen gadget. I have to go home and it's something.
That's not a gift.
She loves
That's
stuff
something you
like that.
give her, but that's not a personal gift. That's like
Thank you.
that's like a friend of mine.
Thank you, Sharina.
His father brought the mom a vacuum cleaner for their anniversary.
My mother loves stuff like
for
that.
their anniversary.
My mother loves stuff like that. My mother's not.
And the woman she read him for points. She read him for points.
It was something. My cousin Sharina said I was so happy. I was so handsome. Tarina, I love you dearly. My mother loves stuff like that. She
Really?
Loves, yeah, she loves gadgets and if I have something like I'll buy something and she was like, "Ooh, that sounds like if you want to get me something for Christmas, I'll take that." You know.
Well, that's nice because she
Yeah.
probably got everything else. That
But
she
now
wants,
I
right?
can't remember what it was. I have to go home and remind myself.
You going
what-
to ask her?
She won't remember. She'll be like, I don't remember. But it was something that I know I had, and I told her I really it's really worked out well.
Oh Lord. Anyway, y'all. So
Oh, I know what it
What is
was.
it?
It was my smokeless grill with the infrared light. Infrared light. That's what it was.
well, I can see you getting that. I can see.
Yeah,
you
she
getting
liked that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, y'all, thank y'all for joining us. It's just Tony and I The other two guys bailed on us today. They're getting ready for a big Thanksgiving. So we'll see you your day. And Racine, hey, we'll touch base with you. Hope all is well. Thank y'all for joining us. And look out for the November-December issue.
Amen.
Deuces.
Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.